Hello, welcome to my review of ViperROM. This is ViperROM version 1.2, and it is based off the D802 software. More specifically, it's the D802-20F, and it is Android 4.4.2 KitKat, as you can see here. Alright. Okay, it works. So, going through here, this is exactly what you come to expect from a LG stock-based ROM that's not based on the G3, and it's been a little while since it's been one of those. There are no extra customizations in here. These are all the customizations that you would find in the LG stock ROM, so I'm not going to go through these. I will say I did not test battery life, or at least do battery life reviews for this ROM, because I could not get battery life under control. That was with or without Clash of Clans. It was just battery drain, wake lock. Something about Wi-Fi isn't quite right here. Now, that being said, there are users using this ROM on the forums that are getting fantastic battery life, and as well they should. This is very debloated. In fact, it is my opinion that it is a little too debloated. I had to go and hunt around for an email application just so I can get my Outlook email, my work email exchange service to work with the phone. Kind of frustrating, yeah, but you know, it's there. And the stock weather widget is missing as well, something that I actually did use before, and I had a transparent one for. I did try using Root Explorer and trying to push the theme and the files in there, and I just couldn't get it to work. It just wouldn't work, and it's kind of frustrating. But again, that is preference. Overall, again, this is very debloated, very speedy ROM, very snappy, no problems as far as that goes, and really didn't have any crashes at all. No reboots, no app force closes. Because I did not do battery life tests, I can't attest the battery life test. I can't tell you the camera is just what you expect from the LG based camera. It snaps pictures quickly, accurately. The modes are all here. It appears to be, at least from what I can see here, it appears to be the stock G2 camera. It doesn't seem to have anything extra in there, and that's fine because the stock G2 camera, hopefully I said G2 the first time, works fine. And it does come with this application here called Kernel Tweaker. I had not actually used this particular application before. It comes with the ROM, and in here you can do the same things that I usually use Trickster for, and you can change, and there's not a whole lot of changes that you can make here, but you can indeed make changes, and I have actually played around with that some. So there you go. Other than that, I can tell you that, as you can see here, it's speedy. I did have to use exposed, and I used G2 Tweakbox, app settings, Greenify, and Unbounce. Unbounce was my attempt to work on the I'll go ahead and show you if you haven't seen Unbounce before. So let's let it do its thing. Okay, so this is kind of a fun application. I'll let you kind of look into it, and it can help you with the Wi-Fi wake lock that plagues many a phone, and it has been plaguing me a lot. But that does help some. Again, I did not do battery life tests, so I can't show you those because I just couldn't get it stabilized. If you have any questions, check the forums. I can tell you that I used this ROM for 5 days and I had no problems with it. If you're looking for a clean, very debloated, fast, and rather well updated and maintained ROM, ViperROM is for you. And you can use the kernel separately, and there are other users who are using the kernel separately with other ROMs, other LG based ROMs, and reporting great success with battery life. So and again, it must just be my case, but I could not get the battery life that I wanted to out of it. And it could be Clash of Clans, probably is Clash of Clans, but I tried using the ROM even without using Clash of Clans, and still couldn't get the battery life that I wanted to get out of it. Thanks again. Hope you found this video useful. Give it a thumbs up. Ask questions. I always keep a baseband backup. This is a very short video because there's not a whole lot to talk about here. If you use an LG based ROM, which unless you bought the phone, rooted it, and put a custom recovery and installed a ROM right away, you have used custom ROM. I did change the DPI on this. The DPI on this is at 400. And I will go ahead and show you. I used Textroider for that. 400 I find to be good, and because I did that, I had to use app settings to change the DPI for the camera so that the camera would populate the whole screen and not just a small little portion. Thanks, and I hope you found this video useful.